A man in rural Kentucky kept waking up to his dog barking at the window every night. One night he decided to wait. At 3:17 a.m. he saw a pale, human-like face peering in, too tall for a normal person and completely still. The next morning he found footprints leading into the woods, but none leading out. It's become a local legend known as the Watcher. After the strange encounter, the townspeople began to whisper about the mysterious figure. As rumors spread, they gathered around campfires to share their chilling stories. Some claimed to have seen the Watcher lurking in the shadows, while others warned about the footprints that never returned. Driven by curiosity and fear, a group of young adults decided to investigate the woods themselves. Armed with flashlights and an old map marked with the Watcher's sightings, they stepped into the fading light, eager to uncover the truth behind the legend. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the air grew heavy with tension and anticipation. Suddenly, one of them spotted a pair of glowing eyes watching from the darkness, sending a chill down their spines as silence enveloped the forest around them. A woman in Los Angeles began to notice that food was mysteriously disappearing from her home and strange smells lingered in the air. Living alone, she dismissed her fears until one night unsettling noises echoed through the walls. Mistakenly believing it to be rats, she called pest control. But they uncovered a horrifying truth. A man had been secretly residing in her crawl space for weeks, sneaking out at night to consume her food and watch her as she slept, armed with a knife and a notebook chronicling his obsession. As the pest control technician spoke, her heart raced, realizing that her life had been invaded in the most unimaginable way. She struggled to comprehend how someone could hide so closely and observe her every move. The horrifying thought of the man lurking within her home filled her with dread, knowing he had watched her in her most vulnerable moments, jotting down every detail of her life. As the police arrived, they guided her out of the apartment, leaving behind the life she once knew. The crawl space became a crime scene filled with whispers of fear and confusion as investigators worked diligently to uncover the truth about the man who had invaded her sanctuary. In 2011, a man in Seattle walked home late at night when he noticed a tall figure dancing bizarrely across the street, an enormous smile plastered on his face. As the man tried to avoid him by crossing the street, the strange figure followed closely, never stopping or blinking, leaving him in a state of panic. He finally ran away, and despite searches, the police could not find out who or what this smiling figure was. Many online reports reveal that dozens of others have encountered this chilling presence too. As the chilling stories of the smiling man spread online, a community began to form, with people exchanging their own eerie encounters and discussing the unsettling feelings that followed these sightings. The tension grew as more reports surfaced, each one echoing the fear and confusion felt by those who had glimpsed the mysterious figure, sparking a curiosity that drew many deeper into the secrets of the night. One night, a woman found herself watching the street from her living room, feeling an inexplicable fear as she recalled the stories of the smiling man. Meanwhile, a young couple at a nearby park bench shared hushed whispers about their own chilling experience, each glance into the darkness making them feel more vulnerable and uneasy, as if the very shadows around them were hiding untold horrors. In 2008, Charles Peck met a tragic fate in a train crash in California, but what followed was an unsettling mystery. His phone started calling his family, ringing over 35 times for 11 long hours after his death. Each time they answered, only static greeted them, and when they tried to call back, silence answered from the voicemail. As the Peck family huddled together trying to comprehend the strange calls, the situation took a darker turn. Rescuers finally located Charles's body amid the wreckage, only to discover his phone was utterly destroyed. The chilling question remained: how did those calls happen, and why did they cease the moment he was found? At the funeral, grief enveloped the room, yet whispers of curiosity filled the air. Those who knew Charles pondered over the inexplicable, haunted by the eerie calls that had continued long after he was gone. In the quiet of the night, the train loomed in the background, symbolizing the unanswered questions that lingered long after the tragedy. In the days that followed, the Peck family found themselves trapped between grief and the inexplicable. They stared in disbelief at the missed calls on their phones, each one a chilling reminder of a connection that transcended death. The empty train station, tinged with twilight, stood as a monument to the mystery, silently echoing the unanswered questions of how a departed soul could still reach out. In 1950s Colombia, a teenage babysitter received unsettling prank calls asking, "Have you checked the children?" Initially dismissing them as a joke, she eventually sought help from the police, leading to a shocking discovery. As she stood alone in that dark living room, the unease grew within her, prompting her to climb the stairs, unaware of the tragic fate that awaited her upstairs. In the aftermath of that chilling night, the babysitter was left haunted by the tragedy, her life forever altered by the horror she had unknowingly walked into. The community was shaken to its core as news spread, forcing everyone to confront their fears and the reality of evil lurking in familiar places. As investigators combed through the house for answers, the chilling reminder of the calls echoed in their minds, unraveling the dark mystery that had unfolded within those walls. In the ensuing trial, her testimony became pivotal as the haunting memories resurfaced, leading the jury to grapple with the undeniable truth of that fateful night. As the verdict was delivered, the weight of justice hung in the air, offering a bittersweet resolution to a tragedy that had forever changed her life and the lives of many in the community.